Hi guys, it's Shannon. As you'll have seen below, this is the month of April's Love It or Leave It. I've got a bit of a selection here for you, so let's get into it. The first item I want to talk about today is my MAC Buy of an Apple blush. It's this really fantastic matte red shade. It's gorgeous. Unfortunately this was a limited edition product back in the, I think it was the 2011 MAC Venomous Villains collection. I'm really hoping this gets re-promoted, though I do know a lot of people that I've talked to have actually been looking for this blush. It's fantastic. It wears really well and it applies evenly, and it's very pigmented. It's one of my go-to blushes as of late. I'm really loving this one. Next up, I've got the Lime Crime Velveteen lipsticks. There is a lot of old / new drama that surrounds Lime Crime, unfortunately. However, I've never had a problem. I don't have that many products, but what I have got I've never had a problem with. Basically these Lime Crime Velveteens are basically a liquid lipstick that dries to a matte finish, and they claim that they last a ridiculous amount of time. Waterproof, eat-proof, kiss-proof. And these actually live up to the hype. There's only the two colours in Red Velvet and Suede Berry. Suede Berry is on me more of an orangey, corally type red, where Red Velvet's a perfect red lip for me. I wear Red Velvet more than I wear Suede Berry just because I do lean towards more of a red lip. However, these shades are fantastic. I can put them on before I go to work for an 8 to 10 hour shift, and they last pretty much the whole shift, and that includes eating and drinking. I drink quite a lot of fluids, so you know, very hydrating. The only tip with these is you really need to make sure that your lips are really exfoliated, so you don't have any clumpy bits of skin or anything, and you'll be fine. Really love these two products. I've never had an issue with them. Next up is the Lorac 3D Liquid Lusters. I've got the two colours in the 3D Liquid Luster and the gold. I haven't had these for very long. A friend of mine in America actually got them for me. Sorry, that was my phone that just went off. But since I've got them, I've been using them every single day. If I had to pick out of the two, I would be definitely going the 3D Luster, the diamond shade. I think it's a bit more versatile than the gold. However, these are designed to be able to be used on the lid over eyeshadow or on their own to give some shimmer. You can also use them on the cheeks. On the boxes that they came in, I can't see anywhere that says it's not recommended for lips, but I have used the gold one over red lipstick just to give it a bit more of a dimension look. But don't take my word that they are lip safe, because I can't find anywhere on the box that actually says that they're not. These ones are really cool as well, because they've got this little symbol on that says that they're ophthalmologist tested, and if you wear contacts, these products are safe for contacts. These dry really, really quickly, and they can be built up for a really intense look or patted down for a nice sheer wash. Another product, I don't really talk about this product a lot, but I use it all the time, is the Farine Pixie Epoxy. I use PE. Every time I use a loose pigment, I wear PE, and it just makes a difference. It helps the shadows to adhere fantastically, and I just love this stuff. And a little bit goes a really long way. With the PE, it's really a trial and error process to find out how much suits you, and for you to work out the amounts to use. When I first got my PE, I thought it was useless. I got it because Savinia on YouTube raved about it, and I got it and I just wouldn't work, and my eyeshadow creased, and I just hated it. And then one day it just clicked, and ever since then I use this every time. So I really love that. Next up, I want to talk about some of my favourite eyeliners, and that is the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliners. In particular, I've got one of the new shades, Freak. This is the most gorgeous green. I've never seen a shade like this. I have a few eyeliners. It's this beautiful light green. I don't know how it will show up, but it is iridescent. It just looks so amazing. As of late, I've had a few extra shifts where I've just been called in to come into work, and I just do a neutral eye, and I just put this all under my lower lash line and on my waterline, and it looks fantastic. It just makes your eyes pop, and it makes, this would make green eyes pop beautifully as well, but it makes my brown eyes look really nice. So I'm loving them, and these are some of my other shades that I've been using a bit this month. Perversion, I wear that all the time. It's a fantastic creamy matte colour, and it really stays on my waterline well. Deviant, I think this colour's been discontinued, and Mushroom, which was a limited edition. I don't think that one came back in the new 13 colours, I'm not sure. These are available most places. For people in Australia though, this isn't a readily available brand. I'm hoping since Estee Lauder bought Urban Decay that it would be coming into our department stores here. I haven't heard anything back about that. I did send them an email asking them a while ago, but if not, there is actually a online recommended retailer who is has been clarified by Urban Decay that they are an authorised dealer, and that is beautybay.com. I've talked about Beauty Bay in other videos, and their prices are pretty much on par with free worldwide shipping, which is amazing. So you can pick up your eyeliners there pretty much, I think it's about $1 or $2 difference to what you'd pay in America. So that's pretty good value, and you can get all the colours I believe now. But I do love these liners, they are fantastic. And once they're on, they don't budge. Really, it's really hard to make them budge. Next up is another eyeliner. This is the Milani Liquid Eye Pencil in 04 Aqua. How will this come up? So there's this gorgeous colour. This was gifted to me in a swap I did in one of my Facebook groups, and oh, I love this. This cost I think $8 American, and this is as good as an Urban Decay eyeliner. The only bad thing about it is that Milani only have 2 bright colours, and they've got 5 colours in this range, and 3 are neutrals, like there's 2 blacks and a brown, and then there's this aqua, there's a purple, and the purple I believe is actually a duplicate for one of the MAC Chromaline eye pencils, and I've got my friend in America trying to find the others for me. But I do love it. I've put this under my lower lash line and on my waterline, and that has lasted for an entire 8-hour shift at work on the waterline with no bleeding or any transfer. It looks amazing, and this just makes my brown eyes pop. I really love this product. It's for the price as well, you cannot argue with it. I'm just hoping Milani bring out some extra colours in these. I'd love to see a beautiful green and a gold from them. Next up is a pigment. This is a pigment sample I got from the Body Needs. It's a MAC pigment sample in blue brown, and it's this amazing deep red with a blue duochrome. I'm actually wearing it on my lids today. This is a fantastic product because of the duochrome in it. This is what you call a one look eyeshadow. So you can see here where it's blended out, it's faded to a nice gradual fade on the outer crease, and with a pop on the lid. This one I can just put on my lid and then blend. I use this over my Frenno Pixie Epoxy on the lid, and then in the crease I don't put any Pixie Epoxy, and I just blend out to get this really nice faded out gradient. It looks fantastic. It's so easy because you don't need to micro, you just get the colour, put it on and blend it out, and you're done. It's one of my favourite last minute go-to looks because it does look so effective. It looks like you've actually taken a lot more time and effort than what you have. You can buy these at the bodyneeds.com samples. I think they're a few dollars each from memory, or obviously you can buy it from MAC, the pigments. Really loving that. Just having a quick look down here. I've got my few bits and pieces all muddled up down here. Now I think that's all my likes for this month, which is a few. Onto my leave-its. This pains me to say it, but in my leave-its is my Urban Decay Naked Palette 2. I don't know what it is about this palette. I mean, it's got gorgeous colours, but I don't know what it is, but I don't reach this palette. If I'm reaching for my Naked palettes, I reach for Naked 1. I think because these are more cool tone and I have a warmer skin complexion. I'm not sure. Although I do use some of the colours like Pistol and Verve. I do reach for those 2 colours, but the rest of the palette doesn't really jump out to me, I guess. This is my leave it for the month. I still use it every now and then, just I don't, if I have to reach for the 2, I will go for Naked 1. Simply for, I think, the warmer colours in it with my skin tone. Next up is, for my leave it, is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Monte Carlo. It was this red colour, because there was a few, you know, like I said, Lime Crime has got a few comings and goings from it, and you know, all companies will have comings and goings. I just think personally, you know, build on your own experiences and whatnot. But there is a list of dupes. I can't think of where I saw it. for the Velveteens, and the Velveteens were quite expensive, at $17 plus shipping, and some of the alternative dupes were quite a bit cheaper, so I thought I'd try a few of them, and this was one of them. And this is supposed to be a nice matte red, but it's very sheer. When I thought there'd be a dupe for that, it's very sheer. It almost turns to a borderline of pink base red, which when I saw it in the tube, it looks more like a blue deep base red, so it's a bit disappointing like that. The wear time isn't fantastic for me on these. They do look nice on the lip, don't get me wrong about that, but I did think it'd be a little bit better. So that's in my leave-its for this month. One of my leave-its is an MUA product. It is this 3-in-1 Extreme Contour Liner in, does it have a colour name? There's no name on here, but it's in this green. It's got this like little angled liner thing. This is supposed to be an eyeliner, but it's not very pigmented, and it just moves all over the skin. I'm not a big fan of it, which is a shame. I did want to like it, but you know, you can't like everything, so that's in my leave. It's simply because you put it on and it just does not move. It'd be an okay eyeshadow base, but it's not very pigmented, so it just depends what you'd want it for, I think, on this one. Next up is this Models Co 2-in-1 lipstick gloss. I got this in my Her Fashion box, and it's just so sheer. Maybe that's picking up. You know, it doesn't hardly show off my skin tone. It's not overly nice. The lipstick isn't very well pigmented, which is a shame, and the gloss is just, there's no pigmentation to it. It's just basically a clear gloss, which, you know, even using them together, it just looks terrible on my lips. The colour's totally wrong, so that's in my leave-its. What's up next? And the last thing in my leave-its is the Maybelline Line Stiletto Liquid Liner. It's got this little felt tip end. Goes here. This one's in my leave-its because it applies quite dark, but over an eyeshadow it actually strikes through quite a bit, and it doesn't look that attractive, because, you know, you've got your just sort of this line, murky line, looks like a bit of a dirty eyeliner type look, which I don't really like, so that's in my leave-its for this month. And that is everything. I was just having a quick look, making sure it is everything. Yeah, so that is my leave-its for this month. As always, the links to my blog, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram will be down here below. What is my question of the day is, what is your major love it for the month, and what is your major leave it? You can answer either or both if you like. If you have your own recording, just link them below and I'll go and have a check them out. And yeah, so was there anything in mind that you thought that doesn't work for you, or it did? Just leave a comment below, and as always, leave a comment below if there's any other requests you'd like me to do. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye!